It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're live with Expresso. It's that time of the week again. We're going to go into the wild with our wild man, as I call him, Luke Bax, the conservationist, and of course someone we love having on the show to delve into wild encounters this morning. Now, everyone's fresh off their holidays and getting settled back into the work routine, but we want to know what animals you have encountered during your vacation, and the wilder the better. So our lines are open. We want to hear from you. Please give us a call, 08391 33728. Luke, welcome back, sir. Awesome to connect. I would imagine, as a conservationist, a guy who spends a huge amount of your time out in the wild, that you've had some pretty close and rather hairy encounters. I think the one animal that we all fear because of their nature and because of their bulk, size, and that intimidating look, rhino. How close have you come to a rhino, my friend?
So, I was working up in northern KwaZulu-Natal a couple of years ago, and we were tasked with going to go track the rhino in the reserve, and it was just more of a let's go find out where they are.
So you were looking for trouble, did you?
Yeah, yes, and I mean, we were just going to go see where they were, and we've got to keep tabs on them because of all the whole the poaching scene. We've got to keep tabs of where the rhinos are. And we'd found 4 out of the 9 rhino, and the guy I was with, we were on the motorbikes, tracking them using telemetry. And we came around a corner, and I had to swerve to actually avoid hitting the rhino on the motorbike, and ended up driving straight into the bush because the telemetry hadn't picked it up because we were driving a bit quickly. So we came around the corner, and he managed to brake right, go down another path, and I just had to swerve, drive straight to the bushes.
But that's where instinct, I think, takes over. You stop thinking, and that's where your experience has got to come to the bear. What should you do in that sort of instance when you encounter a rhino up close like that?
So a rhino, if you're on foot, depends on the type of rhino. So we've got black rhino and white rhino. Your white rhino are much bigger but much less aggressive, whereas your black rhino, they're a little bit smaller but they will charge. The best thing to do is run up a tree.
Just get out of touching distance.
Just get out of there. And the kind of joking rule is that I don't have to be faster than the rhino, I just have to be faster than you.
And being on a motorbike is going to help. Yeah. We've got someone joining us on the line right now. Jackie, a very good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Very good, thanks. Did you have a good holiday?
I did, thank you very much.
It sounds like it wasn't without a few hairy moments. You've got a pretty cool story. Share your wild encounter with us.
Well, we were in the Kruger National Park, and we went on one of those night drives, and we were following lion spoor. And so we're driving along the road, and we hear what's going on before we see it. So we're shining our spotlights everywhere, trying to find out what's going on. And there are about 3 or 4 young lionesses pawing at something on the ground. And the more we look, we eventually realize that there's a crocodile on the ground that these lionesses are toying with. And the dam was about 200-300 meters away, and the lionesses had no idea what they were looking at. The crocodile had no idea what was happening. And they were pawing him, and he was snapping at them. And this went on for about a good 10 minutes until eventually the lionesses realized that this was probably something they should not be doing. So what I want to know is, what was the crocodile doing out of a dam at night, so far away from its home?
Very good question. Yeah, that far away from water. And before we ask who would win a fight between a lion and a crocodile, what could be causing the crocodile to move that far away from its safe zone?
So, because crocodiles are reptiles, so they can come out of the water at night when it's not so hot because they can't regulate their body temperatures, so they need the water to keep themselves cool. So it could have been either moving to a new water source because some other bigger croc could have been in the dam that it's in and chased it out, or it could have just been looking for new territory because the dam it's in is either out of food or full up of other crocodiles. So it could have been moving from one location to another one.
And they are quite territorial, crocodiles.
They are, especially the bigger ones. They're big. Until you get to like the boss croc size, you actually are quite vulnerable to the other crocodiles.
Oh, awesome stuff, man. And I think maybe in water, the crocodile will have it. Outside of water, with a few of his mates, maybe the lion's got it. Jackie, awesome encounter. Thank you so much for sharing that wild encounter. We'd love to hear more. Please, 08391 33728. Give us a shout. Luke is ready to answer your questions and fill us in with a few more of his encounters. But time now for a close encounter in the kitchen. More deliciousness coming our way.